Hi, this is A with me. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm in this video. I'll be talking about Sweet Tea in a podcast and some of the lives that she did last week. Um, I have finally got a chance to watch Sweet Tea's last podcast because the podcast before that they were celebrating one of the ladies' birthday, and I said it was Jen. But then 2 weeks later, they did another birthday celebration going to the spa, and they said it was for Kayla. And they went back to the spa and they had lunch for Kayla's birthday. And they also showed a little video of them going to the spa and having a spa day. And they also showed a little video of them having lunch at this Asian type restaurant. And they were ordering all kinds of all kinds of Asian type of food. And they was tasting it and they were saying that's the best Asian restaurant in Atlanta. And they had went there before and they want to try some stuff. Like I said, a lot of this I'm paraphrasing is not word for word, but anyway, that kind of was like that. And so they were saying, spa day for Kayla's birthday. And they showed them when they got their spas. And then they did a little quick thing of them saying, yeah, this is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do for our trolls and haters. And they put their hands on their face like that. And then when they got through, they said, and then they got through, they had Kayla saying, well, that's what we do with the haters. The one thing about it, we're still educated, we're still successful, and we're still thriving. I say that's right, Kayla, Sweet Tea, and Gabby. Y'all let them haters know that they not stopping nothing. And so so it's like after that they did another little thing where it was all styling and profiling, and they said that was some of Gabby's that was some of Gabby's athletic wear, and Sweet Tea looked very good. I think it was like lime green and light green. They looked really good. All of them really looked good and stuff like that. And so and so they showed us, say, yeah, different personality types. They showed them in their athletic wear, and then they showed them with like a mosaic type of thing on them, and they were saying, "Yeah, Sweet Tea is always late." And then they say, "Yeah." Say yeah, they say yeah, Sweet Tea is always late, and they say yeah, Gabby is the one that's very professional and like to keep stuff organized. And then they said something about Kayla likes to stay busy, or something like that. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing some of this stuff, so I'll put all the stuff in the video. And then that was cute and sweet. And then Sweet Tea had got on her Instagram last week, and like I said, she already addressed the stuff as far as Wendy and Minnica and all that type of stuff. So when she got back on, she said this is me getting ready, getting prepared for our next podcast. And she had said in that last live that they were gonna be doing something for Halloween. And so she had on her she put on her makeup. She put a little uh, a little picture of that on the Instagram. Like I said, I follow her on Instagram and YouTube. And so when she put that up, I said, "Ooh, that was cute." She had like on a leopard jumpsuit, a cat suit, and she had like the little cat head on her thing, and they were showing her getting ready, and they were showing how they was taping the podcast and stuff like that. And then she came back Monday and said, she said, I got something good cooking up for you Friday. I've been on TikTok and I've been on TikTok and I want to try this viral blueberry biscuit meal. Watch it Friday. So she had a thing coming back. And so next thing I know, I got a notification saying she was live. And that was like Wednesday or Thursday night, and she went live and she said, I think it was Thursday night. She said, happy Halloween Eve. She said, I'm here with my girls, So Kayla and Gabby was there and they was all talking about, how they filmed the podcast for the Halloween and what else was going on with them and stuff like that. And then they said they were going to answer fan questions. And then one fan asked her, what do you think about the show? What do you think about the show? she said, I keep telling y'all that I have nothing to do with the show. And the only people that I get in contact with, I told you, is Contessa and Phaedra, and maybe sometimes Simone. And then some, they were saying, would you ever like to get back on TV? And then, Sweetie said, well, I don't know. Right now, I think I want to get back on TV. And then somebody else in the audience said, well, do y'all think that y'all could kind of pitch y'all show and go show the TV? And then Gabby said, first she said, we're working on it. And then she said, well, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if any TV station want to take a show that's about women that's about black women doing their business and being positive instead without all this drama. And then Kayla said, no, we ain't about that. We ain't about no drama and no business. And then Sweetie said, well, yeah, I'm gonna say it like this. We don't always get along. We don't always get along, but what we do, we try to talk things out and move on. She said that. She said that's what should reality TV be about. Be about a little bit conflict and then move on. Not about all this drama, and mission stuff. I ain't for this, and neither one of these girls are for it, and stuff like that. And so, and so, and so after that, somebody was saying, well, yeah, is you and Greg still together? She said, I've already addressed that, but I was just getting me and Greg back together. Me and Greg are fine, stuff like that. And then so, some troll kept asking her about the shit I already told y'all that by everything going on with this administration and me being on furlough, me and Greg decided to put our surrogacy stuff on pause for right now, and stuff like that. And she said, and then somebody said, where's your location? She said, oh no, we're not gonna tell you our location. We just somewhere in Atlanta. And Gabby said, yeah, somewhere in Atlanta. And they were saying, she said, well, I gotta go now. We finna get out. We finna get out from girls and you finna get out. That was kind of cute. What you call it? She said, but follow us on our social media and y'all be sure to subscribe to us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and on all the media type of stuff. I said, well, I do Instagram and Facebook. I have Facebook. I haven't followed them on Facebook, but I do follow them on Instagram and I do follow on Instagram and YouTube. I don't think I got no TikTok channel, but if I did have a TikTok channel, I haven't been on there in a while. But anyway, that was real good. And so she came out Friday and she did a little cooking thing. And then she said, I told you I was gonna address some issues. And then she addressed a couple of issues and said that it was so hard for her after the show. And then after the show, her and Greg did have a few problems, but they worked that out and stuff like that. And she was saying that she go on TikTok get viral videos and she gonna be back on her YouTube channel doing videos and stuff like that. And the reason why I like Sweet Tea, she's very relatable, she's very funny. Even on her show, she was making little funny jokes and being laughing and stuff like that. And I agree with a whole lot of people. She has like I said, she has a good personality. And these people want to make her out to be a bitty when she's not. She's very positive. She's very happy. She's very happy in herself and very secure in herself and stuff like that. And then when she said that, when she said that on Instagram, the same little clip that I just talked about, some troll appearing to my yeah, Quad was right. She was just she wasn't really trying. And I said, I got up on his comments and I replied, I said, oh, if Quad was so white, why is Quad trying to steal a whole storyline of her story next season? I said, because I tried to start a trailer to you, and it's like these people want this girl to be up in arms about Quad and worried about everything Quad doing. Like she said, she has nothing to do with that. She ain't on that show no more and stuff like that. And so it's like they want to like I've been saying for the last two videos, they want to uplift Quad and download and downgrade and make fun and do bad about Sweet Tea, but Sweet Tea is telling the truth when she said a lot of those reality TV stars that they get addicted to fame, and then if they don't have it, that they do as we call in the black community, make it to fake it till you make it, and stuff like that. And so she was saying that people would be more real, would be more honest. And I'm looking at Yes, Sweet Tea, maybe you probably did watch the beginning of the Housewives show because I know when Atlanta came out, Nene and Greg were not rich. Nene married Greg. Greg had a big job as a lawyer, so Greg was considered a middle class person and stuff like that. Sheree was married to a football player. She was considered a middle class person. So they was not in the league of like Beverly Hills and stuff like that. And come to find out years later, some of those ladies on Beverly Hills is not as rich as people were saying too. But anyway, I really did like both podcasts. The one that they did about Kayla's birthday, and also the one for the Halloween thing. She said she got some more stuff coming on. That's all I have for this video. This is Abe Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.